Welcome back to the course of digital electronics. Today we are going to see gray code as unit distance code, okay, and also gray code as reflective code, and some encoded for decimal digit, and also the introduction of error detection and correction code. Now if you look out why the gray code is going to be called as unit distance code, for this I have taken the decimal numbers 0 to 9 and its equivalent binary numbers in 4-bit, and also I have taken the gray code for each and every binary. That means I have done binary to gray code conversion. We have seen in the last class the binary to gray code conversion. Now if you observe this binary one, carefully observe this binary one, okay, here if you observe this, by comparing these two you can able to say that only one bit is going to be altered. Okay, now if you compare these, okay, if you compare these two, I am going to compare with the successive one. Okay, if you observe this, 0 is changed as 1 and 1 is changed as 0. And if you observe this once again, if you observe that only 1 bit is changed, here 2 bits are changed. Now if you observe here, how many bits are changed? 3 bits are changed. That means there is an irregular pattern. Here if you observe only 1 bit is changed, here 2 bits are changed. If you observe here 3 bits are changed. But in gray code, if you observe in gray code, by comparing these two, if you observe that only 1 bit is changed. By comparing these two, once again only 1 bit is changed. By comparing these two, 1 bit is changed. By comparing these two, only 1 bit is changed. And again by comparing these two, 1 bit is changed. If you observe by comparing these two, once again 1 bit is changed. By comparing these two, 1 bit is changed. By comparing these two, only 1 bit is changed. By comparing these two, 1 bit is changed. That means if you observe this gray code, I can able to say that only 1 bit is going to be changed by comparing with the previous one. Okay, that's why gray code is going to be called as unit distance code. Is it clear? Now we will look why gray code is going to be called as reflective code. Now I have taken the gray code for 1 bit, 2 bit, 3 bit. Okay, to show why gray code has reflective code. For 1 bit I can't able to say it is, but for 2 bit if you observe that the least significant bits, observe this least significant bits, here it has 0 1, but after this line, if you observe that after this line it will be 1 0. Now in the above case, above this line these are zeros and here these are ones, but observe this one, the least significant bits. If you observe this, it is the mirror image of this. It is the mirror image of this. Okay, for 2 bit we know that the combinations are 0 0, 0 1. Okay, I am going to write the gray code. Don't forget that 0 1 3 2. Is it clear? This is the gray code I have written. Okay, that means if you observe the least significant bit pattern, okay, now it is the mirror image of this 0 1, it is 1 0. Similarly, if you observe the 3 bit gray code, it is 0 1 3 2 6 7 5 4. If you want you can cross check here, 0 1 3 2 6 7 5 4 12 13 and so on like this. Okay, for 0 it is 0, for 1 it is 1, for 2 it is 3, for 3 it is 2, for 4 it is 6, for 5 it is 7, for 6 it is 5, for 7 it is 4, for 8 it is 12, for 9 it is 13. Okay, that's why I have taken the 3-bit gray code. Okay, 0 1 3 2 6 7 5 4. Now if you look out this, one, okay, if you look out this one, this is the mirror image of this. Okay, this is mirror image of this. Now if you want you can see 0 at the bottom here, 0 1, the next one 1 1, the next one 1 0, the next one, and the zeros are changed as 1. That's why we are going to call as gray code as reflective codes. Now we will see some encoded ones, encoded decimal digits. Okay, now if you observe this encoded decimal digits, now look out each and every code here. I have taken the decimal numbers. I have taken the decimal numbers from 0 to 9. Now what is this code I have taken? 3321. Now if you observe the 0 is written as like this. For 1 you can able to say in one position the 1 is there. 2 you can able to take 2, then 3, 2 plus 1, if you want you can write 2 plus 1, otherwise you can take any of the 1 here, that means any of the 3. Then 4 means 3 plus 1, I have taken 3 plus 1. 5 means 3 plus 2. 6 means, if you want you can able to take 3 plus 2 plus 1, or if you want you can able to take 3 plus 3. Then after that 7 can be written as 6 plus 1, 3 plus 3 plus 1, and 8, 3 plus 3 plus 2, and finally 9, all ones. Now if you want you can able to check this. 4 double 2 1, 0, then it is 1, then it is 2, 3 means 2 plus 1, 4 means 2 plus 2, if you want you can write, otherwise 1, all zeros you can able to write. 5 means 2 plus 2 plus 1 I have taken. 6 means 4 plus 2, if you want you can able to take this 2 or this 2, it's your wish. 7 means 4 plus 2 plus 1. 8 means 4 plus 2 plus 2, and finally 9 means all ones. Now if you observe, this is very interesting one. Here it may be minus 2. Remember, in some textbooks they will represent as minus 2, or they will represent as like this. Okay, now if you observe that 0, 1 means 1 itself. 2 means how it will come, 3 plus 1, that is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. That's why I had taken like this. Then 5 means, how we can able to get 5? Okay, if you observe that, sorry, this is 0, 1, this is 2, sorry, it may be 3. 3 means directly you can able to take 3. 4 means 3 plus 1, you can able to take. Then 5 means 7 minus 2, that's why 7 minus 2 is 5. 6 means, how should we have to take 6? Okay, 8 minus 2 is 6, that's why 7 plus 1, that is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. If you observe that 6, I have written like this. Okay, 7 plus 1, 8. 8 minus 2, 6. This is one method. Or another method you can able to write like this. 6. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. Sorry, this is the only method we have. Okay, then 7. 1 triple 0. Then 8. 7 plus 1, 8. Then finally 9. That means 7 plus 3, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. It is not mandatory you should write in this manner itself. You can able to change, okay, by your own. Now look at this. 0, 1. 2 means 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, 3 means the only one I have taken. 4 means 3 plus 1. 5 means 6 minus 1. Okay, 6 directly. 7 means 6 plus 1. Okay, 8 means 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 means 6 plus 3 you can able to take. Is it clear? Otherwise you can able to take 6 plus 3 plus 1, which is 10. 10 minus 1. In this manner you have to fill the remaining ones also. Okay, try to do this by your own. This is the encoded decimal digits. Okay, now we will see some introduction regarding the error detecting and correcting codes. We are having in this error detecting and correcting codes, we are going to discuss about parity code, Hamming code. In parity code, we are having error detecting code. In Hamming code, we are having error correcting code. But don't forget, Hamming code is not only an error correcting code, it is also an error detecting code. For security in communication systems, error detecting and correcting codes are used. Now here very important word, a code word is formed by combining message bits and check bits. Check bits can also be called as parity bits or redundant bits. We are going to form a code word. Code word is nothing but message bits, that means data plus parity bits. Is it clear? Now if you look out this, a transmitter side, we have to add parity bits to form a code word, and at the receiver side, error detection and corrections are performed. Okay, in the next class we will see about the parity code along with the Hamming code. And also in the next class I will try to discuss the 5-bit BCD code. Okay, and also alphanumeric codes if it is possible. Thank you very much for each and everyone. Have a nice day. If you are having any queries, please comment. Thank you. Thank you very much.